Hello, my name is Lori Ritzert. I'm with the Community Bank of Downers Grove, a Wintrust community bank, and today I'm here to talk about finance and banking. At the bank, we have retail banking, which is serving individuals, and we also have commercial banking, which is serving small business to corporations. At the bank, we have several areas. We have lending, credit, operations, we have treasury management, compliance to make sure we're following regulation, audit, marketing, making sure that we're reaching out to other areas, IT, finance. That's just a little bit of the different areas at our bank. When you think of a bank, you think of deposits. So we have checking accounts, savings accounts. We have safety deposit boxes. A lot of people will put their important documents or information that's kept safe and fireproofed. And we also have lending, so we do loans and lines of credit to individuals and also to businesses. At the bank, when you walk in, who do you see? You see a teller or a banker, and those we call our frontline workers, and those are the first people that are greeting our clients when they're coming in. So they are very important. We have branch manager. Our branch managers are pretty much handling the day-to-day activities, and they're also making sure that they're looking over the growth and how our customers are being handled. So their jobs are very important, and they're working with the communities in our marketing area. We have lenders. We have consumer lenders. Pretty much we have an underwriting area. A lot of times you'll see at the banks that a customer is actually talking to the banker, and then that information is being transferred on in order for that to be underwritten. For our commercial lenders, you have small business, middle market. There's commercial lenders, relationship managers, and they're pretty much taking care of the needs of the businesses for their deposit accounts, which is, we call an operating account. That's where majority of their transactions are being handled. And then what is it that they're trying to do? Are they trying to buy equipment? Do they need leasing? Maybe they need to buy inventory, or maybe they need to buy real estate. So we have a lot of different areas, even within the commercial world. We even, downtown Downers Grove, you saw the TSF bank that was there at one point, which is now Burlington Apartments. And that is something that a Wintrust bank, our bank, actually assisted in financing. So it could be a huge multifamily establishment that's being handled. So our lenders are working hand in hand, and sometimes a lender might have a specialty, but it's really doing that outreach and working with them. We also have trust officers, wealth management. We also have a credit area. So credit analysts, credit officers, we need to make sure that they're doing the due diligence and that we're making good credit sound decisions. Because keep in mind, when a bank takes in money and deposits, they're lending that money back out. So we want to make sure that we have good credit quality that's going on. Pretty much at a bank, what are we looking for? We're looking for people that have strong analytical and problem solving skills, that they're motivated, and that they are good communicators. Some of the degrees that typically we'll see are finance, economics, accounting, business, and other majors are accepted. What are advantages of working with careers in banking? And that could be that you like working with the public, but there are some people that don't want to work with the public, and you wouldn't think it, but at a bank we have a lot of areas that you don't have to work with the public, that you might be in research or audit or compliance. where, of course, you have to work with the different areas and coworkers, but you're not working with individuals or businesses face to face or over the phone. Flexibility. You may need to be flexible. Some banks are actually open 7 days, some are not. So, depending on the institution, that's something that you would be researching anyway when you're going for any type of job. What type of hours or what days are you looking to be working? We get most holidays off, so that's always a plus. We also have a good benefit package. Most banks will have an excellent benefit package. Also, opportunities for advancement. So, when you work at a bank, a lot of banks are willing to pay for continuing education. That is, of course, if the education that you're seeking is going to also benefit the bank. There's also opportunity to advance on job work experience. We've had several of our bankers reach into branch management, lending, and continuing on. Without the education, it might take a little bit longer, but it's not something that you have to. It's a must that you have to have, just with the job experience and how well you're doing can also help you advance. Also, with the bank, we have Community Reinvestment Act that we do. So, what is that? That is making sure that we're serving the needs of the communities in which we serve. Part of that is we do a lot of outreach. We work with non for profits. We also work with financial literacy at our bank. So, we're part of the Money Smart FDIC, where we have programs where we're actually educating with these modules to individuals and small business. What do I do at the bank? I am actually a community business banker. So I am out there working with small businesses and corporations. Some of them are right here in Downers Grove, and some of them are in the surrounding areas. I have a few in the city, but I'm pretty much servicing them with their deposit and loan needs. And I also help, I'm the coordinator for the financial literacy for the bank. Wintrust has over 150 banks. We have 15 charters. So Community Bank of Downers Grove is part of the Hinsdale Bank Charter. But it'll just give you an idea of how big Wintrust is, even though we are a community bank serving those needs. Where did I get my degree? I actually have a bachelor's of science degree in psychology from Elmhurst College. And you're probably thinking, psychology, you're in banking. Well, when I was going to school, I was working at a retail finance company. And after I graduated, some of the courses that I took as well in college were banking, accounting, or not banking, but accounting and finance and that. So I continued to stay there for several years. And then I went into the city working at Northern Trust, doing quality control and re-underwriting mortgages. And then I landed 20 years ago at Hinsdale Bank, and I've been there. I've had several positions with the bank. I worked in operations, I worked in consumer lending, documentation. I also currently work with small business, community banking, business banking, and I'm part of several non-for-profits with working at the bank. Involved with Hope's Front Door, Fish, and People's Resource Center, and many more, which I'm able to do due to the fact of service hours and reaching back in. And those organizations are dear to my heart. What inspires me? My family and my faith inspire me. I received my foundation from my parents, but the people that inspire me today are my husband and my son. They mean the world to me, and working at the bank allows me to give back to my family as well, and also to my community. So I hope that you learned a little bit about banking and finance, and I wish you all the luck. Thank you.